So I go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our League of Legends stream for tonight. Sorry, we're not in the spectator client. Riot decided to break that 5 minutes before our game time, so we're just in spectator right now. I think I got the, uh, and if we win this, I think we got the screen fixed so it's just showing the game. Although it looks like the stream is having some issues here, so we'll see if we'll see if it's able to stabilize, but it looks better now. I think he might have just alt-tabbed. Looks like Keyano looking like an engage here. Um, done a bit of moving around for the team for this match, so we've got Flacca back in the support role, Savo in the mid lane, and Carvis up to jungle, with Shuriman playing ADC and Ginger at the top. Oh, the flash from Flacca trying to get that first hook. Does get the flash back from Nami though, so at least they go equal there on flashes. And um, really nothing much in that fight beyond that, but at least they did get the flash back from the opponent. The Team Keyano playing today, actually interesting enough, the University of Guam, so quite a ways away, but since they are a U.S. territory, I believe they do still are allowed to play in North American leagues and like US based leagues. So they're here in this competition um, playing against us here. So I can only imagine what their ping is like and Orthia taking advantage of that Zed on level 1 doing a ton of damage right off the bat. We'll be micromanaging Savo's play here in the mid lane, making fun of every single CS he misses, of course. Dives in. Oh man, getting even more damage. This could be first blood. He does a ton of damage there. And just absolutely bullying Zed off the wave. Just trying to watch the other lanes through the health profiles on the mini-map in the bottom. And it looks like bot lane aggressive in both directions. Lucian really low health. That could be first blood, and there it is. Kog'Maw gets first blood on the Lucian there in the bot lane. So Guam does get first blood in this one. Canada will definitely look to retaliate a bit there. Lee Sin coming towards the mid lane. They're going to look to get this one back. And Nautilus actually able to get one back there. Gets the Kog'Maw, takes him down to complete the 1-for-1 there. I'm not sure how Nautilus got away with that one, but definitely won't complain. Savo just trying to push this wave under tower and get that reset so Carvis can do something, but looks like it'll be too far forward, and he tanks a turret shot as well. That'll bring him down to about 50% health. Getting some vision cleared there. Come back to lane. It looks like Zed backed already, so Zed going to be pretty low on the CS here. Savo just trying to clear this wave up, push it under tower, and make him miss even more. Looks like bot lane's back to fighting again. Need Savo to move that map around more so we can see a bit more action here, but put all my money on the no, by the way, for the feed. I'm expecting a big game here from Savo. And looks like he might be trying to get that started early as he's coming bot lane to try to get something going. Gets the stun on Nami. That's a ton of damage. Savo picks up his first kill of the game. Starting that off with a strong no to will he feed. Obviously lots of game left to play, but a big first kill for him. Coming down to the bot lane, getting that Nami, giving his bot lane some pressure as well, and he'll be backing with just over 1,000 gold. And what appears to be a little bit of the lead in that mid lane. Let's see what he ends up grabbing here. Oh, he's going for that Dark Seal. Savo wants to carry this game. For anyone just joining in now, again, we're just spectating off of Savo or Thea in game. The spectator client for League of Legends is currently down, so we're just watching from his perspective and commentating off that. Oh, it looks like bot lane getting in some trouble again. Carvis is down for the gank, though. He's going to try to get something going. Xin Zhao's there as well. Zed's missing from lane. There could be a lot of stuff going on in the bot lane. Zed's actually back in the mid lane, so he's not down there. Looks like Keyano won't get the retaliation, and Kog'Maw picks up his second kill of the game. So that's definitely something to be a little concerned about as we move further into this game if the Kog'Maw continues to get fed. But if other members of the Keyano team can keep up that pace as well, won't be too much to worry about. Orithia taking a bit of damage there, but nothing he can't handle. Keeping the farm up, and yeah, he's able to trade so much damage right back. Oh, I don't think he realized that the Zed hit level 6 and was able to ultimate off that. Almost died. Gets away with his life, though, and Carvis was nearby to shield him if needed as well, so Savo will be okay there. But Zed definitely looking a little dangerous here now that he's hit level 6. Carvis is coming in for the gank. Oh, he's going to get that hit on him. Do a ton of damage. Savo steals that Zed ult as well, but he's not going to be able to catch up to him. Carvis is going to keep chasing, but there is a Xin Zhao there as well, so. Early game, though, Xin Zhao not doing too much on the map. They did get the bot lane 1 kill a few minutes back, but hasn't been too active on the map to this point. Fortunate we're not able to see really the gold numbers. Looks like the game has been paused. Savo had 116 ping, and it looks like the team from Guam having some internet issues, so they're going to put the pause forward. Hopefully during this first game, we'll see a fix from Riot for the spectator. We can jump back into the proper spectating client for game number 2. This is a best of 3 series, but hopefully it won't be too long of a pause here. say Guam definitely a little bit of a lead in the kills department with both of those over towards the Kog'Maw. One of Keyano's kills on the support on the Nautilus, not really going to be doing too much for them, but looks like we aren't going to get started now, so we'll get back into the action and see how this one goes. First dragon still up in there, and oh, see Savo miss that cannon. That's tough to watch. Let's hope he's not 50 gold short on any items. It looks like Keyano engaging here. Gonna be trying to get a kill, and oh, Nautilus gets another kill on the Nami, takes that one away from the Lucian, but it looks like Kog'Maw is going to turn around and kill the Lucian and might be able to find the Nautilus as well. He's getting low, and that will manage to just get away. Oh no, the flash! Oh, the shield! And he is going to get away. The Kog'Maw flashes forward, doesn't get the kill. Gets a little greedy. Not going to find it, but he is 3-1 still, so definitely going to be dangerous heading into this mid game. That Kog'Maw is going to be firing. It'll be up to some of these engaged champs from Keyano to really try to shut him down and not let him get started with some of those kills into team fights. If the rest of the Guam team is able to kind of protect him, then it's going to be very dangerous for Keyano. But back to farming for Savo, just trying to get that first item, get on the map. Does have that Dark Seal and hasn't had an opportunity to do much with it yet. But the kills are still 3-3, although 2 of Keyano's kills on the Nautilus support, so less than ideal there. Savo will pick up the cannon minion. Big for him. Not going to miss that one. Take down the control ward, and we'll see if he backs here. Looks like the bottom lane for Keyano still continuing to push, still continuing to apply pressure despite that Kog'Maw being so fed. Looks like they're going to be hiding in a bush, trying to see if they can catch something out, and Carvis looks like he's pathing towards mid. Might decide to go bot now instead to do something, try to shut down that Kog'Maw. Savo just letting the Zed push into him. Looks like the Lee Sin's coming through the brush, doing a lane gank for the bot lane. See if they can catch him out, or if they assume that they just backed. Looks like they're going in now, and they do. The Lucian gets the shutdown on Kog'Maw. That's really big for the Lucian, and he gets the double kill on Nami as well. A huge double kill for the Lucian is just what Keyano needed. And that is absolutely huge for the Huskies. Getting Lucian on the map. Big gank there from Carvis as well. We didn't see exactly what happened, but in the meantime, Xin Zhao does take the first Rift Herald as well. So he's got first Dragon and first Rift Herald. So he's definitely been more active with the objectives on the map. But Carvis, after that nice double kill getting for Lucian, has definitely been more active in terms of helping his team on the map. We'll kind of see which has a bigger impact as we move further into the game. Getting Lucian on the board though, getting him 2 kills in that first item is very big for them. Savo with good timing will catch that cannon minion. Oh, and the rest of the wave as well. Great job by him getting back and not really missing any CS at all. Zed is going to back, and Savo will be able to just keep pushing and farming up, getting stronger. Top lane has been absolutely silent. Both players just happy to farm it out. We haven't seen any kills or deaths up in the top lane. Looks like all the action has been in the bot lane so far, and it looks like they're going to go for more as Carvis looking to repeat on the lane gank. The rest of the team already engaging on it as Lucian takes down Kog'Maw. That's big for him, and it looks like all 3 of them might be trying to tower dive this Nami now. As she is just cowering under tower, all 3 from Keyano under it, and Lee Sin will get that kill. Meanwhile, some fighting going on in the mid lane, and Ortheo, he'll fall to the Zed. Zed will get away with just a bit of life. but does get the kill there. But meanwhile, 2 more kills for the Keyano bot laner and jungler. And that'll be a good swing for Keyano. Savo might need a bit of help in the mid lane now. Carvis has been focusing that bot lane, but now that he's ahead and looks like they were able to take down the Kog'Maw before the jungler even got there, so should be able to start rotating towards that mid and top side and helping out a bit there. Dragon, though, is coming up soon, and Xin Zhao is right there on the Dragon pit, so it looks like Guam will be looking to take that Dragon right off spawn. Carvis going into the top side of the jungle. Most likely looks like he won't be contesting that with his blue buff coming up any second. Lisa now hovering towards the bottom river, looking to see if Xin Zhao will come out to try to get some vision onto the dragon. Kind of just being a human ward right now, walking around that river, seeing what he can find. Sees Nami over there, and now Savo will come down and look to help out there as well. Xin spotted in the middle side of the map. Does put the Rift Herald down in mid. That's going to be a lot of damage on that Rift Herald if Savo doesn't come over to assist with that. It looks like he's heading back for it now, but I think that first tower is going to be down. Keyano, meanwhile, will look to get the dragon. Oh, and Savo does actually save his tower. Still damage coming in from the minions, though. Will he be able to save it? Yeah, he does save that tower, but it is one shot. Keyano does pick up that second dragon as well, and it looks like they're getting a fight in here too. The Gnar TP's down. Gets some damage. Carvis chasing after it still. Looks like Savo just wants that blue buff. Savo gets the kill, and Carvis gets out as well, and they kill the Nami too. Nami flashed back in, trying to shut down the jungler from Keyano. Wasn't able to find much damage at all, being Nami and all, and gets taken down for it as well. A huge swing for Keyano. They keep that mid tower alive. They get the dragon, and they get 3 kills, I believe, off of it as well. Savo picks up his second kill of the game. Savo looking to carry here, uses the Xin Zhao ult, I'm guessing. Just wanted to reset that. Or maybe it was an accident. And meanwhile, that Lucian is doing damage now. Oh my god, the max range Nautilus pull. What was that? Absolutely insane from Flacca. Gives Savo another kill. He's now 3-1. Most certainly not feeding to this point. Although the Xin Zhao now engaging on him thinks better of it, though, as they kind of just trade some damage back. And Keyano now firmly in the lead, up 11 kills to 4 now. And things are looking good for the Huskies here. As you saw there briefly in the bot lane, Sherman 4-2 now. Savo 3-1. The Nautilus in the bot lane with 3 kills as well. It's looking good all around for the Huskies. So now they just need to put this advantage to work on the map. Any opportunity they can find to put together a team fight, whether that be around dragons or barons as they start to come up soon. They just need to not give Guam any potential to come back into this. They just need to shut them down and take the game. That's the team comp that they built here to do, and that's exactly what they've done to this point. A little shaky in the early game when Kog'Maw was starting to get a little fed, but nothing so far. And it looks like Xin trying to get this top lane on the board after we've seen literally nothing happen in the top lane to this point. It looks like they weren't able to get anything with Mega Gnar active. And Lucian gets another kill onto the Kog'Maw, as he has become absolutely fed to this point. And the LoL coming in from the Kog'Maw in the bot lane. Wish we could see what was happening down there, but all we know is that Sherman is now absolutely decimating him. I think that's his 5th kill of the game now. And the Keyano bot lane up to their inner tower. As it looks like Keyano rotating towards the top side to look for this Rift Herald while the focus is on the bot. Oh, Xin Zhao's there, and so is Gragas. The Gragas ult for Savo, but it's going to be a 3-on-2, and that ult was great to get them away. It looks like Savo will be able to live. Gnar just trying to run away now. I don't know if he'll be able to get out. The flash does come through, and Keyano able to survive in that 2v3 scenario, which just allows the rest of Keyano time to push and to get up to this top side of the map. And now Keyano looks to take that Rift Herald. Savo will heal up and look to just keep the rest of the Guam team at bay. They're all in the mid lane still. TP coming in the mid lane as well, as it looks that they'll push for that mid tower. Nope, not going to. And Savo still keeps it alive. Oh my god, 1 HP on that tower. Uses everything in the bag to keep that tower alive, including his Everfrost. That's hilarious. And now the Keyano team will back, reset, use that gold that they've gotten over the last couple fights. Now 4 members of the team, everyone except the jungle, on a shutdown now. Even the top lane, despite not really being a part of much action, still has the shutdown from farm diff. And now Keyano, after resetting and getting all those items, will look to get this dragon now. Like I said, they've just got to force these engagements, force Guam to fight them over objectives, and just absolutely win those fights. And it looks like Keyano will be looking to use that Rift Herald in mid, leading up to that dragon, put a little more pressure. And there it goes there. Keyano should be able to take down that tower. Savo taking the Nami ult. That'll be good for that dragon fight. And Keyano does get that mid turret. Now it looks like they will back up, go towards dragon. The TP coming in from Gnar. And with the dragon pit pink warded as well, Keyano knows that they don't have vision, so Guam's going to have to push this if they want to do something. It looks like they will just give it up. Keyano will get their 2nd dragon of the game, as they move 1 step closer to Cloud Soul, and that Cloud Soul would be absolutely huge for, pretty much everyone on this team, getting that speed buff off of alt cast, getting those faster alt casts as well. Savo using the Nami ult, gets the knock up. Oh, the pull as well. And that, yeah. Oh my god, the Xin Zhao actually does get away. He just flashes out of that. I didn't think he had any way out with the constant pull after stun. And ultimate after ultimate coming out for Keyano. Not going to be able to find any kill, but still a ton of damage going both ways. As Keyano picked up their 2nd dragon, looked to get some more push, a little more out of it, and then back for more items as well. Dark Seal starting to come online for Savo as well, now up to 5 stacks. Won't be able to get that cannon minion though, but we'll be backing with about 700 gold, looking towards building Zhonya's, I believe. Does decide to stay in this mid lane, look for a bit more farm. I don't know if we should do a Discord listen-in, not gonna lie, I know the comms. Alright, we can do, we'll toss in a mic'd up for a minute or two, but if anything bad comes up, we're going back to the bad Benny casting.
That's what I'll have bought. A bad pimp.
Man, fuck, I'm still tilted with this thing.
If someone appears
I
here,
don't know why you didn't. Yeah, I'm going down to push wave right now.
I was letting you take the kill, you know?
I know. I was like, I'm just gonna greed ignite. This guy's not walking. Then I see him walking through. I'm like, sure, I can get an auto off before he flashes the wall.
They might actually rotate to Baron side.
Yeah, Zin's stuck. We can just get all of this.
Just wait till I actually push us up, yeah, because then they're actually gonna look.
Jesus.
Just push this, just push
Ulti, ulti.
Yo, we can all kill. Yeah, there's 4
Yeah,
like
that's
mid side.
We can push this.
Honestly, probably get tier 3 too.
Yep, we can.
Yeah, there's 2 top.
Yeah, he's still top. You can keep going. Should only be 4v3 there.
I can kill Cog.
Yo, I can dive too. You guys ready?
Oh, you got cancelled.
Guys, yeah.
That's nice, nice. Keep going, keep going. They're both top still. Zin's backing now though.
Oh, fuck.
You could get tower and get out maybe.
Yo, where's
I
my
don't think-
Z ult?
Yeah, that's it. They're missing.
Yo, did he R my R? That's fucking crazy.
Oh,
I think you guys should.
does
You
that-
Yeah.
Does that ard me? That's why I
guys
died.
should run. That's why I said
Yeah.
tower was it.
Yo?
Oh, they try.
Damn. Oh well.
Alright, there you go. You gotta listen in. Sorry for the a bit of language there coming out in match. But you heard Savo and Faka talking about that potential Zin kill that they missed a couple minutes or a few minutes before where they just let him flash out. Savo didn't have the ignite up, I don't think, so that's why I didn't end up with that one, but still a good little stretch there for Keyano, doing a good job recognizing that most of the team was top sides. They were able to just keep pushing it all the way into the inhib, but did get a little too greedy there. And the Zin came through and shut down all 3 of them, getting him 3 kills. But it looks like, oh, they were actually going for the Baron play. Ginger walks right in on them doing Baron, and it's low health as well. And Guam will actually get away with taking that Baron as they're all trying to back now. Keyano trying to catch up to them and get some kills out of this. There's one for the Gnar, and that should be a second Gnar, getting 2 kills there. Absolutely huge for Keyano. Guam does get the Baron, but if Keyano is able to get those 2 off of it and now able to push and get some kills on the rest of them, I mean, they are still very much ahead in this game. So Keyano will look to kind of counter pressure this Baron and push some stuff out. As Gingerbread does take the top turret. Keyano will set up for what should be their 3rd Cloud Drake here. 1 step closer to Soul, and that's good for them as well, because if they can get on Soul Point, that forces Guam when the next dragon's up to really fight for that dragon and probably overextend for it, which could be a good win condition for Keyano. Looks like the team will be pushing up towards mid lane, and despite having the Baron buff, we've really not seen barely anyone from the Guam team on the map. They really haven't been pushing much at all with the 3 players, so with the Baron buff, they know if they push too far, they're just going to get killed from the side of Keyano, so they're definitely playing smart, but still for the Guam side is good on them for getting that Baron, and even if they're not really able to do too much with it, at the very least, keeps it out of the hands of Keyano for at least another 5 minutes or so until it's back up. 3 members from Keyano pushing up to the mid side, putting pressure on that Nami and Kog'Maw. Looks like Savo will go look to push out the bot lane and split push away from the rest of his team. The Gnar pushing out the top side as well. The Gnar getting actually quietly fed, super far ahead on CS. Got 2 kills, including a shutdown on the Xin Zhao after that Baron fight. So a lot of damage from him in team fights I'm expecting. Very tanky as well. he should be a big part of this team. Yeah, 236 CS. That's great numbers from Gingerbread in the top lane. Over 100 CS ahead of Savo. That's pretty big difference right there. Keyano, you can see the Lee Sin. We need a cannon minion mist counter for Savo here. I think that's number 4 or 5 now. There's most of the team fighting in mid, and Savo just trying to sneak in the back door and get that inhib. Meanwhile, Carvis goes down to the Nami, and it looks like that whole team backing up. Zed going over to kill those minions, so Savo won't be able to get the inhib, but does push that wave out. It looks like the 3 remaining members from Keyano are getting collapsed on, trying to take them down here. And it looks like they might be able to get away. Oh, the Xin Zhao. Think he's going to be able to pick up Lucian? No, Lucian is going to be able to get away. Nautilus came in and saved him there. So no more damage done to Keyano, and all 3 members, or not all 3, the other 2, sorry, are able to get away. Now we'll see if Keyano looks to group a little bit more and get the finishing touches on this game. I think Keyano's really just waiting around for that next dragon to come up, try to get Soul and force a big fight around that. I think that is where they're most advantageous with this team comp. They'll just continue to farm, push out lanes, not really give Guam anything to work with. Just looking to clear some vision here. There's a control ward for Guam up in that top side, but a little too close to their bush, not really something Keyano wants to contest there. Oh, and there's the Xin Zhao. Savo gonna engage on that. There's the ultimate from the Xin Zhao. Going to try to take down Sherman. Instead, he does get him down, and that Xin Zhao tanky, doing a lot of damage. Savo does get the kill on him, so 1 for 1 there. And I think they might be able to find the Gragas as well. A ton of damage coming in, but he's so tanky. Meanwhile, the Kog'Maw getting the shutdown on Gnar in the bot lane, and Keyano need to be careful here. I think they just need to back away. They will, both low health. They just need to get out and back and reset before that dragon comes up. Yeah, there's the pings coming in for the dragon. Spawning in 5 seconds. They're going to have to run over to that, but luckily Xin Zhao is still dead for 5 more seconds, so if anyone else from the Guam team tries to take it, they won't have smite, so Keyano should still have the advantage coming in. They're seeing no one on it at this point, so Carvis a bit of time. Orthea does take that red buff, and looks like another pause coming out from the side of Guam. 1,000 ping from them. That's unfortunate, but I mean, they are playing nearly halfway around the world, so I'm not surprised their ping isn't great on North American servers, but looks like they'll hopefully get that fixed quickly. And right at a pressure moment where we're just hoping to get that dragon fight, dragon just spawned, Keyano looking to swarm for that Cloud Soul. They can pick up this dragon. It will definitely be a huge push towards victory for them, and Baron on the map as well, so they can take that soul, win a team fight, and either end the game or go straight over to the Baron. Then I think that would be huge. Try to get a little listen in here when the game resumes around this dragon fight, because I think that should be a good one to hear. And then we'll see how it goes from there. Hopefully not too long on this game pause. It looks like they are ready to go here. And play will resume here. We'll see what Keyano looks to do, and it looks like they will just go straight in on this dragon, and we'll go for a little listen in.
Is there,
TP.
oh,
They TP.
ATP.
I can go out. Yeah.
Just wait, just wait,
just
just
wait,
wait.
just wait, just wait,
Wait,
just wait.
I'm peeling.
Now we are.
Let the drag reset. Yeah, it's okay. I'll push bot. Just
Yeah.
wait for me.
I'm gonna look for the flank around
Zed's
them.
kind
Yo,
of
Zed's
flanking.
flanking too. The
Yeah,
other ward. Yo,
Zed's
turn on
flanking.
Zed, turn on Zed!
Yeah, we can.
Oh, it's
He has
fine.
no W?
No
He has no
W.
W?
Don't hit this.
We just gotta kind of wait till Anar to like
Oh, we don't need. Yeah, okay.
build up rage, and then we can look. We
Just wait, guys.
I'm trying to bait them into doing Greg.
Yeah.
They have no vision now. They only have one more pink. Or two more pinks, sorry.
Yo, can this fucking thing get off me?
You guys start hitting maybe?
Yeah. I think. I don't know.
We're
We're
not
wasting a lot of
really
time here.
accomplishing anything.
Yeah, this is kind of like either we gotta look or now.
Disengage?
I might
Yeah.
go look for
Waiting
the
for
Zed.
you guys to go engage.
I'm about to
Yeah.
look on Zed.
Just make a
So
poke.
I'm not
Make a
going
poke
in
play.
because I'm peeling for Lucian.
Just
You
wait
can
for
go.
Meganar. Stack the Meganar in Dragon.
Yeah.
You guys gotta go far from my engage. I'm gonna flash
That's
in.
all good. I got Namiar. It's running out though. I think we just burst Reg.
Yeah, we can.
They're slowly pushing
wait.
top. I think you just do it. Just do it.
Just look for a play.
Holy shit.
Yo, they have no R's. We can look now. We look.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm
guys.
peeling. Okay, go.
Hey, help.
I'm so dead.
Holy shit.
I'm low.
I can't.
Yeah, just get out. Just get out. Yeah.
And you're there. Yeah, just a tough team fight there. Both teams just kind of going back and forth, not wanting to be the first one to engage. And finally, Keyano loses the patience there and goes. And Xin Zhao barely able to sneak in and steal that dragon from them is just huge. And now they'll get some push into mid lane, and I assume go straight to the Baron pit as well. Still a very winnable game for Keyano. They are still on that soul point, but they do need to get up towards this Baron as the rest of their team comes alive. Don't think they'll be able to get up there in time. Just an unfortunate outcome there for Keyano, but actually it looks like maybe they didn't decide to go for the Baron. Oh, they did. Yeah, there it is there. They do kill the Baron. A couple of them are able to get out immediately, and we'll see if Keyano gets a couple kills here as they did last time, but as it looks like two players in that bush. Nar goes mega into there, is going to do a ton of damage as the rest of the team picking up. Oh, Savo does get bounced away from that one, is going to find the kill on Gragas. They're going to look for the kill onto the Xin Zhao as well. And they will find that one too. So 2 kills coming through for Keyano again after losing the Baron. At least they're doing a good job of trading out those kills and getting those back, but still a ton of gold going back in the direction of the University of Guam. Orthia looking to see and get a pick here. The Zed just barely looking into that bush, seeing him there, and will decide to back away as Keyano, pretty much all 5 members sitting in this top side jungle, looking to push out and take this top inner turret. See what they can do here. Savo gets the pull onto the Nami and a ton of damage. They won't find the kill, but Nami ult does come out, which is huge. It's a big piece of Guam's engage or disengage off of the table. They'll get the turret and look to reset here. Pick up some more items. Savo, I assume... Oh, he's selling the Dark Seal. Keeps the ring, though, which is a little weird. There you go. Gets rid of it now. Oh, nope. Buys it back. Doesn't find anything better to buy, so hold on to the ring. Gives up on the Dark Seal, though. Currently sitting 4 and 3. Savo looking towards the bot lane, pick up a bit more CS. Misses another cannon. Let's go. Will he get this one? There we go. Picks up the second cannon, so gets that one at least. But again, Guam with the Baron, just not seeing them really do much of anything on the map. They lose 2 of the Baron power-ups, but the other 3 still with them and not really able to push much out on this map. As Keyano once again just waiting for another attempt at that Cloud Soul. Minute left to that. Savo looking to engage, but sees 3 other members of the University of Guam team on the same side of the map and will back up a little bit to wait for his team, and they'll all start to look to push towards that bot inhib. Actually, they'll just push in that wave and back up to set up for Dragon. I think they might try to find a bush to camp in. Find something that they can do here to catch out Guam before even getting to that pit. Oh, and the Xin Zhao ult actually comes out as well. That's really big for Keyano to bait that out, as Guam not really able to find anything with that ultimate ability. Savo does take the Gragas ult, and we'll see if they can do anything here in the jungle. The Gnar gets 2 with his ultimate. Savo brings out that ult too. One goes down for Keyano, another going down as well. That's just a ton of damage from this Guam team, as they're just decimating these team fights somehow. I'm not sure how they're just getting all this damage or where it's coming from. And now Savo, the only player on the map for Keyano, and this is not looking good for them. So he's just trying to waste time, but Guam will take that dragon, and now it'll be soul point for both teams, which is going to make it so difficult here. And Keyano needs to figure something out here to win these team fights, because that's 2 now in a row that they've lost around this dragon pit. Tried to catch Guam off guard in their own jungle. Just weren't able to do it though, as a ton of damage coming out between the Kog'Maw in the back lines. No one really able to get to him. The Xin Zhao in the front line. And it looks like Guam will at the least get this inhibitor, and they'll look to back up after that. Guam is playing this one very patiently, not overextending, not doing anything crazy here. Just get the inhibitor, get out, spawn those super minions with Baron coming up in a minute. Keyano now on a bit of a back foot, even though kills are equal. Well, they do get the stun onto the Kog'Maw. That's a huge shutdown for Savo to pick up right before Baron as well. That's a big kill for Keyano. They weren't able to get to him on the back line before, and now they'll take him down, and it looks like they'll take the Nami down as well. Lucian gets that one, and that's 2 kills now for Keyano, with this Baron coming up in a few seconds. But looks like a few players from Guam still pushing towards their base, pushing these super minions in, and it looks like Savo will have to back here. Lucian backing, Gnar backing as well. Looks like most of this Keyano squad will be backing to deal with those super minions. Oh, and actually, wait, everyone cancels their backs. What's happening here? A little bit of miscommunication on who's staying for Baron and who's backing, and Savo will finally back to try to deal with him, but a lot of damage done here. Savo picks up the Zed, will use that on him. The Zed gets done back right in return, but gets in range of the tower, takes a shot from that, and that'll be another shutdown for Savo as he's picking up some big money here. Meanwhile, Keyano does get the Baron. That'll be on all 5 players, and they'll get back to help out with the defense. A good swing for Keyano, picking the Kog'Maw, picking the Nami, picking up the Baron, and Savo getting back to kill the Zed as well. Savo looking to pick up some more defensive items here so he stays alive a little longer. Already you can see doing a ton of damage, so just going to try to find a way to stay alive a little bit longer here in the later game. And now with both teams on soul point, this last of the Cloud Dragons is going to be so huge for both teams. Whoever gets that will be an absolutely huge advantage for them. Off that last swing, you'd think Keyano back in a bit of a lead, but they've lost a couple fights around that Dragon Pit already with a bit of an assumed lead. Obviously, we can't see all of the stats in terms of team gold and everything, but they have been ahead throughout most of this game in terms of kills and farm and pressure as well. And it looks like they will look to see if they can catch anyone out here. Looks like they decide against it and will go towards this mid lane instead. Try to push that back out. Make sure there's no super minions pushing into Keyano's base while they're fighting around the dragon. So it gets a bit of drag damage in, but oh, the Gragas stun comes in. The Nami ult comes in as well. That's a bunch of damage going to the Keyano side. And Kog'Maw just doing a ton of damage as well, but he gets stunned against the wall. They need to get that shutdown on him. And they do. Sylas gets 2. Lucian picks up 1 as well. There's the 4th kill. Can they get the ace here? The Guardian Angel comes out on the Xin Zhao. All members of Keyano huddling around that. They'll get the ace, and now they'll just push into the base. A huge fight for Keyano. Getting some disengage off the initial Gragas, and then the Mega Gnar coming through with the big stun, getting the Kog'Maw, which has been the biggest thorn in Keyano's side in this first game, taking him out, and now Keyano, with about 30 seconds until anyone's up, they can just push for the win here, and they should have it. An absolute not feed in the books for Savo, as he goes 9-3 and 7, including 2 kills in that big last fight. I will happily take everyone's points on that one, and Keyano picks up the win in game number 1. A huge first win for them. We'll be back in just a few minutes with game number 2. I assume we'll have a quick break and then get started with the draft for game number 2. I'm going to go back onto the starting soon screen while we're in that break, and then we'll come back to this once we get back into the game. So stick with us. We'll be back in just a few minutes with game number 2. All right, welcome back, everyone. You've got two perspectives to go off of this time. So we got Sherman and Savo. So we got mid and ADC to watch for in game number 2. As we get into the draft here, Keyano banning away that annoying cat and Yumi. Zeri coming out as the ban on the side of Guam. And both junglers banned out from last game as neither team was very thrilled to play into that jungler. So Lee Sin and Zinzao both getting banned out. Tom Kench will be banned out as well from the Guam side, and Keyano opting to ban that Janna, a very annoying champion in top right now, and always a difficult champion support in addition to that. We'll see the Nautilus coming back out for Keyano. The Hecarim this time will be the jungler. Meanwhile, on the side of Guam, starting off with Shen, Ezreal, and Azir. Be a difficult mid lane to face, but Keyano will get the Mordekaiser into the Shen, which I think is a really good counter to that, and also bringing some AP to their team. I think we have the sound doubling up here. Sec. Turn the stream volume down on that one. Aphelios coming through for Sherman in the bot lane. And we'll see what Savo goes for here. We'll choose to lock in the Yone. Which skin is he going to go, though? That's obviously the most important question. Both teams, or both players in the rune pages, not looking at skins. Here we go. Savo on the Dawnbringer. Ooh, all the chromas too. I like that red one personally. Looks like he's thinking white. Oh, does go over to the red. Let's go. Big pickup there for Savo going on the red Dawnbringer. Sherman looking at Lunar Beast Aphelios, also a great skin. It'll be good to have eyes on this bot lane this game. There's a lot of action going on in the bottom side of the map in the game number 1, so it'll be good to see what the heck's going on down there this time. And we will get loaded into game number 2. Of course, Keyano pulling away with the victory in game number 1 will look to shut down this best of 3 series in game number 2. Guam obviously looking to do whatever they can to stay alive and push this to a 3rd game. We get a little split screen action as we get started. It looks like the team thinking about a potential engage here right off the bat, looking for maybe an invade in the bot lane.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Well, looks like they see the Lulu there. Savo trying to chase after her with the Yone, not going to be able to find anything. Keyano will maybe look to just get a deep ward in here and move back towards their side of the jungle. And they will move back to their own blue buff to start. For anyone just tuning in, League Spectator client currently disabled, so we're just watching through Discord stream. Right now we've got Sherman, the ADC for Keyano on the main screen here, and then we've also got Savo we can swap to. So a couple of views to look at for this Huskies. Sorry, it's a bit scuffed. They literally didn't disable the broadcast until maybe 5 minutes before the match was supposed to start, so it's a bit short notice on that one, but just some pretty basic laning phase stuff going on in the early game. Flacco on the Nautilus looking to get something in the early game, and does almost get that hook right on level 2. They were looking for that engage right off level 2. Not able to find anything though. They will get poked quite a bit. That Lulu heal is just so annoying to deal with. But the Nautilus, always scary presence, pushing him back. Oh, and does actually hit the Ezreal on that one, and the Ezreal actually took his E level too, so that is lucky for him. I guess he knew with the potential for hooks, he didn't want to get anything there, so Ezreal will be able to get away, but a good trade there for Keyano. Look over at the mid lane, some trading going on here. Both players down to about half health. Some pokes from both sides coming through. Savo with a little bit of a level advantage. As the gank's coming in bottom lane, and that should be first blood for Guam. It will be Lulu. Luckily for Keyano, does get that kill. The Nautilus does have to flash out, but he will stay alive. That is first blood for Guam as Jarvan gets his team on the map with that gank, although the kill going over to Lulu, the only advantage there for Keyano. So Guam will not get too much off of that. Savo just doing his best to get some farm. Meanwhile, Hecarim poking out the Shen in the top lane. Jarvan rotating around to the mid lane. We'll get a ton of damage off. And the flash has to come through from Savo as well. So a lot of utility off the board for Keyano already, just from 2 ganks from the Jarvan. We'll see if Keyano can kind of calm down here, not push out too far and leave themselves open for those ganks. It looks like Sherman is trying to freeze this wave here and not really give that Jarvan any opportunity to come back. Meanwhile, Savo kind of doing the same here, so it looks like some team communication there to make sure that they're not pushing out too far. We will now push under tower, so it will reset a bit, but still pushing into the Keyano side. Now it looks like Hecarim looking to come in here and do something. Ezreal might be caught out. Gets ignited. Here comes the Hecarim. Engages onto them. Does get hit by the Jarvan, who re-engages. A great re-engage from him, but a lot of damage coming in from the Aphelios, and they're both just going back and forth. There's the re-engage onto the Ezreal. He has to blow heal as well. A ton of damage from the Aphelios. No kills, but they do get heal, and I believe an Ezreal flash as well. So a lot of utility off the board for Guam there. A good initial gank from the Hecarim, and J4 doing a great job counter ganking that just to keep his team alive, but still fight going in the favor of Keyano from all that utility off the board. And oh, Jarvan's still here. He never left. And Aphelios just trying to walk it off. He actually stays alive and kills the Jarvan. So he does get a kill from that. Ezreal will get the kill onto Aphelios. That's unfortunate there for Keyano, but Hecarim came back to try to re-engage. Might not be able to find anything off of that though. So 1 for 1 there. And a good job by Sherman to find that kill right before he died. Now Savo just doing what he can to farm with this Azir annoying him. Definitely less than ideal to lane into this Azir, but doing the best he can in the Hecarim. Looking to kind of help him out however he can, but that's definitely got to be warded as the Azir backs off and plays safe as he sees the Hecarim coming around. First dragon is on the map, but no one really making their way towards that. Both junglers catching up on farm after a few gank attempts. Looks like Sherman was thinking about sitting there and waiting for the enemy team to walk up, but decides to push out this wave anyways. So he'll push this one into tower. Has to be careful for that J4 who could be around this bot side of the map. Now Savo taking a ton of damage from those Azir guards. Looks like the J4 was spotted, so the Keyano bot lane able to back up and stay safe for now. Nautilus has to be a little careful though. The Hecarim is on their side of the map, so I think they're trying to bait J4 into coming in and overextending onto them. As the Hecarim is sitting in that bush waiting, and we'll see if they try to do anything. It looks like the Hecarim will give up on that play and back. Looks like the Mordekaiser in the top lane bullying that Shen pretty good. Not really giving him any opportunity to do anything but sit under tower. Bot lane, some trades going back and forth. Oh, Ezreal just walks up right into the stun, and now the J4 coming in. He's still level 5 at least, so no ultimate from the J4. He does, I think, hit 6 right there, so Keyano's definitely got to be careful now. J4 having that ultimate will be huge for them to engage. And it looks like on the top side, Keyano will be looking for this first Rift Herald. We just saw J4 on the bottom side of the map, so should be free for Keyano to take. And they will finish that up as the game has been paused again. And it looks like Guam continuing to have ping issues. That's now the third time they've paused it during this series. Apologies for all the stoppages. Hopefully they will get their issues fixed quickly. Currently, Sherman winning that prediction, although it's only 1-0, so don't know how much that really means right off the bat. Got a lot of game left to go, only 10 minutes into this one. Just waiting for the side of Guam to be ready to jump back into this. Looks like they are finally ready to go, so we will get resumed back into this game as Keyano just finishing off the Rift Herald. As they do take that down. Jarvan, who was towards the bot side of the map, might go look towards Dragon now that he sees that that was taken. With Keyano being pushed under tower as well. Get some poke in on the Lulu as well. Oh, the ult coming in from Savo. Hits the Azir, does a ton of damage, but will he get the kill? He does get the kill. The final tick of Ignite takes him down, and Savo gets his first kill of the game. Meanwhile, Jarvan did get that first dragon, but still a big kill for Savo, and he's going to be able to pop the Rift Herald right there in lane as well. There's going to be a ton of gold for him. Jarvan will rotate up, take a bit of damage for his efforts as well. The Rift Herald will get taken down, but there's a bunch of damage onto him. And Savo does take him down, dies under turret as well, but a second kill for Savo. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, a lot of damage coming out onto the Lulu. Lulu forced to ult herself as well, so that's a really good exchange for Keyano as well. And Aphelios with just so much range there, able to poke out these players. Oh, the hook just missing from the Nautilus. Hecarim getting ulted by the Azir under tower, will flash to get away from that one. He will be able to walk away, but in the bot lane, a ton of damage as Aphelios gets the one kill. The Nautilus ult comes in. The flash from Lulu to get away from that one, but they do get one kill and force the Lulu to flash as well. So a ton of work there from the Keyano bot lane, as they've now taken the 4-3 kills lead, but this one's not looking good as the Shen ult comes in as well. The kill onto the Hecarim, and they'll turn around and look for that Aphelios as he will turn and run away. He'll have to flash out of that one as well. Does stay alive though, so one kill for Guam, but that'll be it. Shen will TP back to that top lane to contest the Mordekaiser. That is that advantage of having the Shen on the map, is that ability to ult in and help your team now that teleport is only to turrets for the first bit of the game. Being able to get those early Shen ults is such a big part of the team game. And Savo now just able to do a ton of damage. Getting that Vamp Scepter and finishing his tier 2 boots. Back and look for some more as well. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we've pushed under Keyano's tower. No worries for the Aphelios. They'll look to push back out. Go to work on this bot lane. They were able to win a nice fight against them in their last encounter. We'll see if Keyano can keep that up. Nautilus looking for some engage there, just barely missing that hook. They spot the Jarvan on the bottom side of the map as well, so we'll back up. Play it a little safe. The Yone spots him and spots the Azir and just chasing after him, doing so much work to run him down. Not able to find anything there, but still keeping that Azir pushed in. And the Hecarim is in the bot side too. Nautilus roaming up as well, as they're going to look to do something here in the mid side. If they can catch out the Azir. But it looks like Nautilus was spotted out and will kind of back up now. Savo just trying to be a nuisance here, do whatever he can to bother the Azir and do some poke damage. Not going to be able to really find anything there, but still. The Nautilus is back in mid lane to see if they can do anything. It doesn't look like they're going to find anything though, so he probably will head back down, not miss out on too much XP at the bot side. Looks like the side of Guam's bot lane coming back in, and we see the Jarvan running towards that bot side as well. And Keyano does spot that out and able to back up immediately to get away from that potential engage. J4 hasn't really found much since those first few engagements of the game. Dragon coming up in less than a minute here. Both sides will be looking to contest that.
An enemy has been slain.
And Mordekaiser does take down the Shen actually in the top lane. That's a big kill for him. Top lane has been quiet so far this game, much as it was last game, just both players farming against each other. But Gingerbread does get that kill there, and that's really big for him in the top lane, as neither junglers really touch those lanes, so just being able to solo win that alone has been really big for him. Oh, the Jarvan comes through and just absolutely ultimate and kills the Aphelios. And that should be a second dragon for the side of Guam. Unless the Yone can get down and help out with that one soon. So that kill on the Aphelios will be huge for them. The lane gank from Jarvan was huge. It looks like they might come in and try to steal it. The Yone is here as well. He comes in and ultimates the Jarvan. Nautilus gets taken down though. They do get the dragon. And Hecarim just trying to run away with his life now. Keyano not really able to do anything there. Hecarim will be able to get away, but Guam do find their second dragon of the game already. Meanwhile, Mordekaiser pushed that top side in all the way to the inner turret. Got that first turret as well, so good work from the Mordekaiser to get some gold for himself and the Keyano team as Jarvan comes in and tries to impose a gank onto the mid lane. Not really able to do any damage as Savo gives him a little bit to think about there in exchange. Man will continue to push in this mid wave. Meanwhile, Keyano looking to get their second Rift Herald of the game. Backwards from the first game where Guam actually took both of those Rift Heralds. But now on the red side for Keyano, they will look to get that and continue to push. First one was used to do a ton of damage to the mid lane turret. Got Savo a bit of early gold. We'll see what Keyano decides to do with the second one, but they do secure it. Bot lane looks to be a bit of a stalemate, although it looks like the Hecarim might be coming down for a gank in a few seconds here. Just trying to keep it kind of centered here as both Nautilus and Hecarim are coming through. Looks like the Hecarim will be coming around the back. The slow coming in onto the Ezreal. Oh, and Jarvan was there as well for doing a bit of a, trying for a lane gank again. The ultimate from the Jarvan comes through. Oh no, and the polymorph comes in as well. Now Aphelios is in trouble. Hecarim comes through with the ult to fear away. Will they get the kill? They do get the kill on Jarvan, but now Hecarim in a bit of a pickle here. Will flash forward to try to get away. Gets polymorph though, and he'll get taken down. And now Ezreal with a big triple kill there. And that is a huge one. Orthea comes in for the flash, trying to get that shutdown. Will get a ton of damage, does find the shutdown. And will head back. Goes for the re-engage onto Lulu, gets the double kill. And that's a big trade after Ezreal got that triple kill, potentially putting Guam ahead in this game. The double kill from Salvo, and now he's 4-1. As Savo has come online on this Yone, and with 2,000 gold and potentially more if he can get this turret down. I don't think he will, but he'll find some more farm at least. And he will have a ton of gold on his back. ADC, meanwhile, into the mid lane, picking up farm there while Salvo was in the bot lane. They'll look to rotate down. Now the turret does go down though, and we'll see Salvo picking up a BF sword, finishing his item as well. Getting a pickaxe too. That is so much damage online for the Salvo. for Savo on the Yone. As he will come back towards the mid lane. It looks like we might be looking at some sort of 3 mid lane push to try to get that mid tower. Ezreal showed his face for half a second, but had to jump over the wall. The ultimate comes through to get a bit of damage and take down some of that minion wave as well, but Keyano, with only 1 tick left, will be able to take down that turret. The flash coming in from Savo as well, the ultimate too. And he goes all the way back. Ezreal ult. Oh, and there's the Jarvan ult coming in as well. A great re-engage from the side of Guam. A ton of damage from them. The Mordekaiser does come in and get 1 though. He'll get a second before getting taken down, but still a 2-for-4 trade. A big team fight for Guam. So they were able to just survive the initial engage from Keyano and re-engage that so well to take them down. The ultimate coming in from Jarvan was absolutely huge too. Hecarim will drop that Rift Herald down in the top side, see what they can do there. Hecarim will look to stop that back, but you can see that Jarvan and Lulu going right for the dragon. We'll see if Keyano can do anything to stop that one now. So they've lost the first 2 dragons, losing a third and giving Guam the soul point would not be good for them. Looks like Guam decided not to start the dragon though. Instead, we'll kind of wait around behind the pit, see what Keyano decides to do here. Looks like they will decide to start the dragon, and it looks like they want to drag it out as well. Not go in the direction they wanted it, but they'll take what they can get, and now just look to burst it down, and they will secure it. The Jarvan does jump into the pit though. He was alone there for a couple seconds, but Keyano decides to just take the dragon and back away with it. They get their first Mountain Drake of the game. Looks like Savo will be rotating towards the top lane to split push that. Meanwhile, the Aphelios staying in the mid lane as both ADCs are spotted there. Gets absolutely slammed there. Takes a ton of damage from the Ezreal as he's starting to do a ton of damage after that triple kill. Not a whole lot of action on the map now with the dragon down. Neither team really wanting to push for that Baron this early. So it's just both teams kind of farming, looking for the other team to make a mistake. The Nautilus sticking with the Yone there. Might see some action towards this top side here. It's the J4 spotted there. You know, the Mordekaiser just absolutely pushing in this top lane. He'll come up towards the mid to help with that as well. We'll see if Keyano can do anything here. Looks like Mord might be able to find them, but doesn't have any teammates around him. Does get the ultimate off. Was that on the Ezreal? I believe it was. We'll see if he can find that kill. Oh, not able to find the kill, and then the Lulu ult comes out to protect him after the fact. He'll just have to back away. Trade Mord ult for the Lulu ult. Not really ideal, but not that huge of a deal at this point. Looks like Savo's stream went down for a second there. Sherman will finish off the Runaans, which will be a good item for him as Aphelios looks to build towards that late game powerhouse that he's known to be. 2 kills so far, 5 deaths though, just being found by that Jarvan. Just not able to be peeled off of that Jarvan ult that's just so hard to get away from. Savo looking like he's making his way back towards mid as Mord continues to push in the bot lane. Maybe looking to do something on this bot side against the Aphelios. Do get a lot of damage, and the Nautilus ult brings him low. Savo looking to get in behind him. He'll get shut down. And there's Savo gets the pick as well. Goes in on the ultimate, misses everyone though. Now he'll just try to back away. Shen is in a bit of danger though, gets Lulu ulted, and now Keyano, I think, has to disengage here. They're not going to find the kill, but Hecarim comes in and does get that one. Mordekaiser gets 2. He's got the ultimate in as well. Does get taken down by Ezreal, but he'll get shut down. And the triple kill for the Mordekaiser is huge. That's an ace for Keyano. 5 for 2. A huge team fight for them. As Aphelios wasn't even a part of that. That was a 4v5 the whole time. Aphelios still pushing mid. We'll get that inner turret and maybe even an inhib as well. Although, yeah, the members of Guam are starting to come back up. So Sherman definitely trying to step back from this one. Oh, it does stay a little too long and will get taken down. He just got a little greedy there, trying to continue to poke away at the Jarvan instead of just backing away with what he'd done. It's a little bit of a misplay there from Sherman as he does get taken down, but still a huge effort from the Huskies to get the ace and deal a ton of damage, taking down 2 towers and getting a lot in on that inhib tower in mid. Savo getting started on the Death Stance, finished the Infinity Blade. Infinity Edge, sorry. Looks to push back into this mid lane, but he is doing a ton of damage right now. Between him and the Mord, definitely looking to be the carries in this game as we move towards that late game with another dragon coming up. Looks like the Jarvan looking for an opportunity to engage. Not going to find anything though. It's Keyano pushing towards this dragon, looking to get their second. They shredded the last dragon, so they're probably looking to just do the same and take it down before Guam can really do anything about it. We'll just get a ton of damage, and oh, Savo finds the engage, but does get polymorphed. I'll have to dash back away. Aphelios does secure the dragon though. The Jarvan did go in for it though, and will he get taken down? Oh, he's one shot. Aphelios does take him down. The Savo comes through with the ult, gets the kill onto the Shen. Flashes onto the Lulu as well. The ultimate comes in from Aphelios to slow her down. And there's the triple kill for Savo. He's up to 8 on the game. And Keyano gets their second ace of the game as well, picking up that dragon, and they'll look to push right into their base with everyone down for 30 seconds. That should be a mid inhibitor at the least. Maybe even the bot one if they can get that lane pushed up fast enough. Savo 8 and 3, putting on a show in this one on the Yoni. It looks like they will back away and go for the Baron now. A good call. We saw the last time they were pushing down mid, Sherman getting kind of caught out a bit by that J4 and shutting down any potential for anything else. Now they'll get the inhib, they'll back away, and they'll look to do Baron. And this is great too, because if Guam tries to engage on this Baron fight as well, it should go very similar to the way that Dragon fight went as well. It looks like they might opt not to go for the Baron though. They think they took a little bit too much time, don't want to risk it, and it looks like they will just back away, reset, buy up on items, and continue to push towards victory in game number 2. Sherman continuing to push out that mid lane, giving his super minions room to work with. Keyano getting vision on that bottom or top side of Guam's jungle, and now they will look to start this Baron up. They'll see if anyone's coming, and they're doing a ton of damage to it as well, even without Savo there yet. Ezreal ult comes through, but quite a bit early. And Keyano will be able to secure that Baron, and let's see if they decide to just try to push for the victory here, or if they'll play it a bit safer. It looks like they're going towards this mid and top side. pushing in those super minions right into the base, as well as pushing forward that top side. Try to maybe get a second inhibitor there. Side of Guam does finally find a turret to get some of that gold to help build them back into the game. And here comes the Baron empowered minions into the top side. They take down that top inner, and now we'll go to work on the inhib tower. And the whole side of Guam trying to defend that top side, and you see Savo just walking those minions right into the base, distracting the team. Here goes another Ezreal ult towards the top side. Not going to find anything there, as it's a bit of a stalemate here, but the Keyano empowered cannon minions doing a ton of work onto that tower. Keyano lacking a bit of range to really poke down that tower. Looks like Savo will go back into that mid lane. Try to push those minions through a bit more. They do finally take down that tower, and now here comes the engage. Savo coming in. There's the ultimate. Hits the Ezreal and takes him down. Aphelios gets one as well. And they'll get that second inhib. Mordekaiser picks up another kill, and now Keyano will look to finish off this game. Savo trying to engage, gets hit back by the Ezreal ult. Everyone on Keyano very low, but still a ton of Baron minions pushing in, and they have so much tower damage here. They could look to end this game, and they will. I don't think Guam can do anything to stop this. They can't, and Keyano take the 2-0 victory over the University of Guam. There we go. A huge game number 2 for Keyano, coming back after a couple early hiccups, but they were playing for the late game. They had such a good late game team, and so much damage from Savo, going 9-3 on the Yone. So much damage dealt. And the Mordekaiser as well, building such a gap. He's been farming so well, getting 263 farm, 15,000 gold in this one. Also earning 9 kills as well. Playing so well. Savo does win the prediction on this one, taking 9 kills to Sherman's 4. But that will be it for us today. Thank you so much to everyone for watching. We'll be back with more League of Legends next Tuesday with our 4th matchup of the season. But for now, that'll be it for us. Our next game will be tomorrow night. Our Call of Duty team is playing in NACE Star League as well, so they'll be on the stream at 8 p.m. And hopefully the spectator mode in Call of Duty will work better than the one in League of Legends. But that'll be it for us. Hope everyone has a great night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.